Hey guys, let me check to see. You guys can hear me, I assume. I assume you can also hear the music. Did you guys hear the fairy? Did the fairy go off? I didn't hear. I didn't see if it moved or not. Alright guys, how you doing? Dragon Age Origins. We did not do well last time. That was a mess. How you doing? Turner, thanks for coming by. Checking things out. Hope everybody's having a good day. Alright. What I was gonna do is take us to the place where we wanted to go. I just realized everything is gone. Everything is gone. Everything. Because I was trying to record a video, and I turned everything off, and everything is indeed off. Alright, let's get it all back. And just let me check
let's play.
Hey, let's play, guys. I assume you heard the fairy that time. Alright, guys, we're ready now. I think. Well, let's adjust maybe the camera a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I was talking to Indy on Discord before I loaded up. And so... I didn't get everything done as far as the stream goes that I wanted to, so I started a little late and then I wasn't even ready even after that. So anyway, yes! Heard it and, yep, good. Thank you, Turner. I appreciate you. Okay, so there is one thing that I did do. So we're gonna go try, if we wipe, we wipe, and then we'll go on to something else. But I want to go try this. To see if this works.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed. We're gonna go back to Redcliffe and see if we can finally beat the shade that was out in the courtyard. Hey Christy, I haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on? Yeah, that's right guys, we're at a new start time. 2 o'clock. Let's get off a top chat here and get into live chat. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go into the windmill and we're gonna try... I am Eastern time, Turner. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Kirsty. I saw you posted on the Facebook. I saw you say, "Where are my manners? Here's my house." What you really should have been saying is, "Hey everybody on Facebook, if you need a house, I'm right here." Yeah, you guys. Christy, my sister, flips houses. If you're in the market, I will point you in the right direction. Is the sound okay? I know you guys said you could hear it, but is it good? No one is gonna buy your house. Okay. Is it too expensive? Did you list it for too much? That is the one thing that my parents did right, is they raised some entrepreneurs. Except, you know, we're in a little different lines of work here. You can't hear the game sound? Let me... Did I just walk into the kitchen? Try this.
Shall be done.
Did you hear that? I should have turned it on just to see myself if I could hear it or not. There's definitely sound there. I hear it. I think there just wasn't much for you to hear. Yeah. I can turn it up probably a little bit. A lot of that was just kind of walking. I don't want to turn it up too much though, because then it'll like blow you guys away. Hey Margot, how are you? Okay. Let me know how that is. I think when it gets into combat it might be a little loud. But we'll find out here in a second.
Very.
Remind my viewers of what? Oh, did you have to tell Margot to get in here? Was she not gonna come? Was she like, I'm gonna skip today? Okay, let me... Oh yeah, and this is something else I wanted to do, is I wanted to go over to Morgan, and I want to switch this to 25%. Not sure if this is gonna help. Yeah, okay, gotcha. No, doggy, don't run up there right away.
As you say.
Wow, I got pulled already. No, stop running. Attack from here. Yes, howl at him. We're working like a team now, you guys. Oh, guys, this is so much better already. Here, take this health, Alistair. Oh man, guys. Give me some of your mana, Revenant. Oh, he doesn't have any mana. I can't take it from Morgan.
Fine thing we've done.
Okay. Good. No more fail. We got it. I'm so happy.
It is begun.
It is begun.
As you say. Very well.
Alright. So that went a lot better than it normally did. What's in this barrel? It's just a barrel, probably. If anybody knows that reference, major points from me. Can we open this? Yeah, I see you standing out there.
You have opened the gates. That is good. My men and I are eager to see our Arl again. Shall we enter the main hall together? It must be held if we are to regain control of the castle.
I made the reference of it's just a barrel, probably. Um, let's get to the hall together.
Excellent. Let us go now then, and see what awaits us there.
Oh yeah, so hold on a sec. I'll explain that to you in a second, Christy. Wow, what are you doing? Do you guys see this?
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers.
I assume
The
you guys
ones
can
I
hear
sent
the
to reclaim my village.
talking okay.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother?
Hello, darling.
I can't see it well enough.
This is an elf, Connor. You've seen elves before. We have them here in the castle.
Oh, I remember. I had their ears cut off and fed to the dogs. The dogs chew for hours. Shall I send it to the kennels, Mother?
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Maker's breath. What has happened here?
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
Hello, darling. How are you? Christy, just to answer your question, the indigo dye thing. Oh, wait. I forgot to add my tip jar, too. Everything was turned off. Where is the tip? Oh, here it is. I just missed it. There we go. Oh, look. It's all falling. Oh, sacks of coins and rupees and my sub thing. Yeah, so the indigo dye thing is actually the stream boss. Let me show you it quick, since you asked about it. I'll get back to the game in just a second, but I want to show you this. It's called the stream boss, and actually it's got hit points. It says 200 of 700. When that reaches 0 again, whoever makes it reach 0 becomes the new stream boss. And you get 100 HP every time it resets. So basically every dollar is worth 100 points for donation, and every sub is worth 5 points. So that is the stream boss. Not many people use the stream boss, but I think it's kind of fun. Okay. Alright. Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He's not responsible for what he does. This is Lady Isolde, wife of Ban Tegan. So he is the evil force you spoke of.
No! Don't say that!
So, the boy has become an abomination and sundered the veil.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody!
Are you okay?
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for?
No, Christy, you don't have 5 points. It's every sub takes away 5 points. Just whoever happens to defeat the boss becomes a new boss. Okay. I came to help if I could.
To help me? To help Father? To help yourself? Which?
As a chaotic neutral, I would probably be helping whoever is the highest bidder. But that's not really an option. The highest bidder at this point is probably Connor. But the Arl has more of an opportunity to give us things, so we're here to help the Arl.
So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All the sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't. Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
Hello, cat. How are you? Oh, wow. Okay, we're in a battle. Good job, Gus.
Tegan. Oh, Tegan. Are you all right?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
I see no way this can end happily.
I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination.
I am tired of you.
He's no longer your son.
You!
Yeah,
You did this to Connor!
exactly.
I didn't summon any demon. I told you. Please, if you'll let me help.
Help? You betrayed me! I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free.
I thought he'd be useful seeing... Honestly, this is the one I really want to say. You guys are both not very intelligent, but this was the reason I set him free.
Useful? After everything he did, he should be executed. Without him, none of this would have happened.
Your secrecy made his actions possible, Isolde.
See?
But
I know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
he's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
Okay. So where is Connor now? Why did he run?
I think he ran upstairs to the family quarters.
Okay.
Violence scares him. I know that sounds strange. He may have run up to his room or...
Joanne, why don't you give me something there?
The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have... blood magic.
Yeah. Blood magic uses the life force of others as raw mana.
Yes, that's right. The ritual I know, it requires life energy. A lot of it. All of it.
Okay, so you're gonna die anyway.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual.
Oh, of course.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Is there any other method?
The power has to come from somewhere, and that means either lyrium or blood.
How much lyrium do you
Then
need?
let it be my blood. I will be the sacrifice.
I don't
What?
mind.
Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
We do have a lot of
Connor
mages.
is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
You're the mage here, not I, my friend. It's you who will be going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
So we're sitting on the decision if we should kill Isolde or kill Connor, basically, is what it's coming down to, from what I can tell at this point. She's the Earl's wife. Let's try this one.
You can find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it.
Well, that will take too much time.
Then there's not much more to say. Something else will need to be done.
I'm not... I need some time to consider.
Whatever you do, do it quickly. There's not much time before Connor does something else.
Well, yeah, Christy, she is, because she tried to keep Connor from going into the circle, and she made some bad decisions. You.
I do not like this talk of possessions and spirits and magic. It is unnatural.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, let's give it a quick save. And can you hear that vibrating? Hey Zan, how's it going? Zenora, I was just talking about you. I'm not even kidding. I was having a conversation with Indy about my next gaming computer. And also, therefore, moving over to Twitch with you guys. Also, I'm sorry I missed your stream yesterday. I didn't know it was happening until after it was over. Yeah, we need a tactic slot for her. Absolutely. We also need that. Can we open that right away? Oh, you didn't stream yesterday? Well, maybe that's why I missed you. I thought I got an email that said you did. And then I came by and you were offline. So, I assume that's what it was. Does she have a heal? Let me see if she has heal. Oh, she does. So let's... Ally... Health... Drops below... 25%. We should... Let's save that again, just so I don't have to do it over. So yeah, I'm working on getting that gaming PC. It's not going to be an amazing one. I would love to be able to play Quake with you guys though, because Quake looked fun. So yeah, I'll probably do. I might do a donation goal for that. Carly's been nagging me to do it, so I might do that. All right, guys, let's make a decision here.
My son awaits your decision. Make it quickly.
We need to decide what we're gonna do. Well, we can fight the demon here. I've never picked that one, I think. We let Joanne cast the ritual.
Thank you. If this will save my son, then I am not afraid.
I guess we're gonna kill her.
Who will go into the Fade?
Oh, okay.
Will it be you?
Yeah, I'll go.
You have my eternal gratitude. May the Maker go with you.
Then let's get this started.
Zan, I might call on you when I need help setting up my Twitch. I might call on you and be like, hey, I'm stealing you for a minute. Help me get this stuff set up. It's gonna be maybe, I don't know when it's gonna be. It's not gonna be right away, but. Okay, so she's dead. That's cool. Sorry, guys. Alright, I'm here. So we just went into the Fade. We killed Lady Isolde to get here, and Joanne the Blood Mage is doing blood magic again. So happy. Alright.
Is that you, Connor? I can hear you. I'm coming.
We've got Ghost Connors walking around, it looks like.
Where are you?
Is that Tegan?
I don't understand. It's so cold.
Wow, there are a lot
I
of
want to
ghosts.
go home. Please, Father. I only want to help you.
Someone needs to tell me what's going on. Oh, it's the Arl.
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
How can you not find your son? He's everywhere here.
What? You've seen him?
Oh, yeah.
Where is he?
He's just
Connor
walking
calls
around.
me, and I want to find him, yet always he eludes me. Where is Isolde?
Well,
Why am I here?
Isolde is dead. When Connor tried helping you, a demon possessed him.
What? Possessed?
Yeah.
Then we must help him.
It is not good.
Why you're here?
Yes, I am here to help Connor.
You, I do trust you. We must help my son. But I can never find him in this fog. You must find Connor. Please, I beg you.
Alright, well, you are of very little help. You kind of almost just wasted my time talking to you.
Is anyone out there? Hello? Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the maiden.
Alright. And for those of you who missed it, this is Dragon Age Origins. We just came off of a Let's Fail. So today it's going much better. We beat who we needed to beat. Kind of wish I had brought Lelion instead of Gus. But Gus is a little bit better in a fight, I think.
Are you the one that made Father?
Guys, don't get
Tell
gross
me
in the
now.
chat. Stop being gross. It wasn't me, no. It was the demon. Tell me where it is.
No! You're here to hurt Father. I know it. I
What?
won't let you.
Oh, okay. Oh! You're much prettier now. Why didn't you just come to me like this? Are you gonna fight me? No, come on now. There's no need to fight. She would have gotten a lot farther if she had just approached me like that and wanted to talk things out, but... See, and I love demons, so this part of it, I'm just like, oh, demons. You know what happened once? A college kept calling me, and they're like, we want you to enroll in our college. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to. And they're like, well, what do you want to study? And I said, demonology. And they stopped calling me. Okay, Darlin, what's happening in this game? So, I don't know where you left off from last episode, but we were getting into Redcliffe Castle to save the Arl. When we got to the castle, we found out that Connor, which is the Arl's son, was possessed by a demon. So Joanne the Blood Mage, we met him back at the circle in the beginning of the game. He was locked up. We let him out. We let him do a blood ritual, and he put us into the Fade. So we're here trying to save Connor and the Arl. Right now, it's just me. I'm the only one in the Fade. So I'm not sure where I'm going. Here we go. This must be it. Oh, guys, also... Oh, darling, I keep forgetting to put your link in my description. Go check out my wonderful favorite streamers, Kat and Darlin. You can click on their names. I do have a link, a command for Darlin. Did that work? Am I not clicked on the chat button? Come now. I wasn't. Kat's description, or link, is, like I said, is in my description. You can go find her there. Or you can just, and for Darlin, you can follow the link. I assume maybe I typed it in wrong. Okay, good. Good. Wow, what am I doing?
You're the one making Father sick.
Connor, it's not me. Calm down.
Curse this blasted darkness!
I don't disagree. What are you doing?
Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
Are you another demon?
And if I were Connor, what would you say to him?
I take it that means you are not him.
You will not find what you seek.
Ah.
Turn back now.
Okay, right, gotcha. Show me the exit, please. Let us speak, we need not fight.
I will not speak with you.
Oh, of course.
Trespasser, I will drive you out.
Wow. I don't think I was ready for this. Hello, Rage Demon. Was it just me, or did that demon look like it didn't have clothes on? Usually they are clothed, so that was, interesting.
I'll help him! You can't stop me!
Okay, that's fine. Do what you gotta do.
Get out of here! You have to get out!
The demon looks like Rachel? I've never seen Rachel without clothes, I guess I wouldn't know.
I'll stop you! I will!
I feel a little bit dirty making that comment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rachel. I know you're not here.
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Because you interfere where you should not, demon.
Connor invited her to come, and they struck a bargain. She has every
Really?
right to do as she wishes.
I would like
No.
to hear about this bargain.
It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Again. I can't believe we're still doing this.
There is no glory in fighting.
Very well. Shall be done.
Awesome.
It is a fine thing we've done.
It is a fine thing we've done. Thank you. I keep looking for, like, books to read, but the Fate is really boring as far as that goes. Was there... Can we get down there, or is that just... nothing? Okay. Oh, guys, quit making matchmaker in my chat. You can't do that here. Turner's not on my Facebook. Hello,
Very
demon.
well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse.
I tried to do that already. You said no. But I am a man of words. I am willing to talk.
Ah, good. I prefer reasonable negotiation whenever possible. Your goal is for me to release the boy's soul. Is that right?
Oh, interesting choices.
you could persuade me to leave voluntarily. No fuss, no bloodshed.
And what of the death and horror you have wrought?
Surely that means nothing to one such as you. This is about your desire, not my punishment. I'll never feel regret for anything I have done.
Oh yeah, I love a good demon. What do you think I desire?
So you will at least consider it? Let me make a proposition then. I abandon the boy, for now. But I retain the contract he and I made. And many years from now, I may return and claim what is mine. This will be long after whatever you want is done. In exchange, I will provide something of value to you. Something you desire. What say you?
What would you give me, exactly?
I offer much. Power, knowledge, pleasure. What is it you desire?
Guys, if we are keeping in the frame of mind that I am chaotic neutral and I am playing this as myself, this is going to be interesting. Let me read the choices quick. Okay. I don't need to know blood magic. The pleasure isn't so important to me. I don't really need the love of those around me. These are not great choices, but something to increase my talents would be along the line of intelligence, and that would be my pick.
Then it is a deal. You'll have what you desire, and I'll leave as if destroyed. For now, I wish you luck, dear creature. You shall certainly need it.
Really interesting. Where are we? Oh, I guess we're in Redcliffe still. Oh, Cat, I love demons. Like, you just don't understand. And anybody who's read Lands Under Siege, I am a big fan of demons. One of my favorite characters from Lands Under Siege is not necessarily human.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for
I don't
training.
scoff at
once the war
mostly
is over.
naked demons. If they're women.
It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Should Eamon recover, I'm not sure how I will tell him of all this. Isolde is dead, yet her sacrifice saved their son. There is still the matter of Jowan. He performed the ritual and did not deceive us. In a way, he saved Connor's life, even though he killed Isolde. I am unsure what to make of this. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
Do whatever you want with him.
Very well. I shall have the mage imprisoned again for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him. As odd as it may seem, the quest Isolde sent the knights on may be our only hope. We must find the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Is there another way to heal him? What about magic?
It has been tried, and we will continue trying. Perhaps the demon's absence will make a difference. However, the relic is another option. Eamon funded the research of a Denerim scholar, a brother Genetivi.
We've heard
He's
that
been
name
trying
before.
to decipher the inscriptions on Andraste's birthrock. When Eamon fell ill, Isolde sent her knights to Genetivi in the hopes that he had finally discovered the location of Andraste's final resting place. They were unable to find him. In desperation, Isolde sent others in search of the brother or some clue of the urn's location.
What will you be doing in the meantime?
I must organize Eamon's knights as they return, draft new soldiers, and prepare the army to fight. I shall hand Redcliffe back to Eamon when he awakens, and in a state where it can be of some use in the coming war. Truly, what other choice do I have?
I'll see if I can find the relic.
No one else can. Even if I wish to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliffe to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if any clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Okay. Alright. So, what... Did she grant us intelligence? If she didn't keep her word, I'm gonna be very angry and I will come looking for her. Hello, Gus! Thank you for coming along, Gus. Do you see anything interesting? Found a piece of wood carved with curious symbols. Dirt still clings to it and it looks very old. Okay, thank you. You don't really know what it is, but it looks like it could be used as some kind of weapon. Okay. Hey, Gus. Pet Gus. He rolls around happily on his back. Good boy, Gus. Okay. Hey, hello, servant. Do you...
so much to be cleaned up.
Okay.
I don't want to even think about what happened here.
Wait a minute. Can we get into the old family quarters now? I forgot where that was. What direction was that? Yeah, that's what cats do. You should have known that before. Hey, wait a minute. What's over here? Connor's here.
You. You're the one who saved me.
Your mother saved you, actually. Oh, you know what, though? Yeah.
Then, thank you. Father always said to remember to thank people who do nice things for you. I wish Mother were here. Nobody will tell me how she died. They say I'll find out when I'm older.
A bad blood mage killed her. But don't worry, he will get his comeuppance. Okay, so we are upstairs already. Servant. Guard. Oh, Liliana's not here.
As you say.
Another gift and a health poultice. Good. Yeah. You can always count on cats to never eat the pill. Oh, Liliana, I need you. You're here already, okay. How about in here? Oh, we can use the vanity. Health poultice again.
As you say.
Another gift. Actually, that gift is for someone who I've never had in my party. Believe it or not. And I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Okay. Is this the front? Alistair's mother's amulet. Okay, that's cool. Are you the ban? Oh, it's Sir Perth. What do you have to say?
It is good you resolved this demon business. Now we must either revive
Your
the
ban.
Arl or allow that.
You return. Might you have news?
I would like to talk about Joanne.
What of him? He awaits my brother's decision on his fate.
What if the Arl doesn't revive?
We've tried more magical healing, but nothing works. As time passes, I become more and more convinced the urn might be our only hope.
Okay. I should go.
Then I must resume my duties. The civil war continues, and Loghain is no doubt angered Redcliffe has not been disabled. Good luck, my friend. I hope this continues to go well for all
I
our
don't like
sakes.
Loghain. Let's get out of here. Is this the way out? No. This is another bedroom. How many bedrooms are in here and how do I get out? Somebody, please. Oh, Liliana. Am I in the main floor? The courtyard. Okay. So actually, I was going in the right direction for a minute.
Very well.
Alright. Let's get out of here. We're just gonna use the front gate. Let's go to camp.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened.
What?
At Redcliffe.
What? I think it turned out quite well.
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much.
You wanted to stop me to say this?
I thought it needed to be said. What can I say? I'm a giver. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Give me 1 second, guys. I just want to step away. Alright, catch you later, Marvel. See ya. Oh yeah, you're not gonna get my face. There's no chance. Alistair,
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Why have you made a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Oh, the Templars wore heavy blade.
That's just in public. In private, we have these
I
yellow
was
and
far
purple
away,
tunics,
sorry.
right? Much more comfortable, and you don't break the beds when you jump on them during a pillow fight.
Then what's the real reason?
You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
I was mostly just curious.
Then let's just get back to what we were doing. No offense, but I'd really rather not discuss it.
Okay, fair play. Alistair disapproves -1 even
What do you
though we did everything he wanted us to. He didn't want to
Ask
talk
away.
about it. What can a Templar do?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
So, do Templars use magic?
You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit.
Could others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together.
Were you addicted to the lyrium?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Hey, Kelly, how you doing? Wow, did he disapprove again, or is that just, I don't know. Liliana,
Yes? Something you need?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
You look very good in your armor. Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
It sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it.
Yeah.
And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sort of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs.
And
shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes, living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
For the shoes, you guys. I wish Darlin was here right now because she'd be laughing at me. Oh, I love shoes.
When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. in soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Wouldn't that be hard to walk in?
I wouldn't want to run in it, or have to enter battle, but for lounging in a lady's sitting room, perfect. The shoes made in Olay were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
Oh. You don't need fancy shoes to make you beautiful.
Thank you. It's kind of you to say so, even wearing these mud-covered horrors.
Yeah.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
I want to talk about shoes. Liliana approves +1.
Yes? Something you need?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
I heard that in Orlais, minstrels are often spies.
Where did you hear this?
Oh. Someone told me a long time ago.
And you believe everything you hear? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
Ah, yes. I thought minstrels were bards.
Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably, but to do so in Orlais would cause misunderstanding. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
What sort of patron?
Nobles, mostly. In
Oh,
Orlais,
darling, you just
there is
missed.
much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
That sounds very Orlais. Darling, you're like 2 minutes too late because you just missed the shoes conversation. I will timestamp it for you and get that to you later because you're going to love it. I'm almost positive. You were a bard, weren't you?
I have revealed too much, it seems. But it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past.
Also, yeah, darling, I messaged you this morning when I woke up to let you know that my internet was working. So that's where you learn to fight like that.
My skills served me well. But the day finally came when I decided to just put them aside. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
I like her choker. Liliana approves. Alright. Hello, Gus.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack.
What?
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you're being a little unreasonable, Morgan. Why doesn't he share his food with me?
You are welcome to this if you really want it. The dirty mongrel can have this back.
Oh.
There. And tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady. No, well.
I don't want it, you worthless bag.
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Hey, Gus. watch Sten and Gus.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Ah, it was good. Okay. I told you guys before, there is a lot of dialogue in this game. So, I am going to spend some time when we are at camp talking to everybody, but not a lot.
Yes.
What were you doing in the cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Ah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, it was sarcastic. Okay.
Parshera, was there anything else?
No. I'm off.
As you wish.
Sten is not very sociable, and he approves that we left him alone for the most part. Morgan, how are you?
What do you wish of me?
Let's discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
I don't have to. Did you grow up in the Kokari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You seem a little angry. You can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy.
That's right.
What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remained unnoticed.
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Go on. Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps.
Fair play.
Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
To get him. What happened to the man?
Who cares? As I recall, he was executed.
Ah, well.
The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I like her. Were you upset by all the bad touching?
At least with that sort of touching, I would have been able to intuit the intent with far greater ease.
Ah, okay.
There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
I guess the joke's on you.
You were a fine one to be pointing out the humor of fate. Shall we examine your predicament on the whole?
All right.
Let's not. Me?
Oh.
I prefer the jest on me to the jest on you.
I
Let's get
don't
on with it before
understand.
the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
I like it. Morgan approves.
Yes?
Life in the wilds must be very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds.
It can't be
If I
all about
spoke,
Gus.
it was to the trees.
I should have named him not Gus. Maybe if I can change his name later, I'll name him not Gus. But you eventually left.
Such simple pleasures will only enthrall for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
What happened then?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
But you were just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
They made you stronger.
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Okay, I want to check my inventory quick. Because there are things that you can do. So we don't have a golden mirror. I was just curious. Let's see if this triggers anything for Liliana. Andraste's Grace.
Flowers? For me? They're beautiful.
So do I get a kiss?
Just a small one.
Alright, that's fine. I really like her hair with the single braid on the side. These... smell them, sure.
These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
Liliana approves plus 16. Okay, so we're gonna try something else with the gifts again. And we're gonna go to Alistair's mother's amulet. And we're gonna give that to Alistair.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in the study.
Oh, the Arl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
I do not know.
Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Whatever you want, I don't care. Sorry, did you say something?
Ho, ho, ho. See this gesture I'm making?
Oh.
Can you hear that?
Alright. Alistair +9, I like it. Good. So let's go see Bodane and sell some of this garbage we've got, and then move on. Hello, Bodane.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along.
Tell me about the discount. You know what? Let's get Bodane's story. I hope you guys aren't sick of hearing the story yet, because, like I said, there is so much story in this game.
If you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Lost glory?
Our kingdoms once spanned the length of Thados, from majestic Orzammar to Kalsharok to glittering Darmalin far to the west. They say the gold and silver veins ran so thick through the stone of Darmalin that the entire city sparkled. The Darkspawn took it all, of course. One by one, the old tides fell, and then all that was left was Orzammar. But we were talking about how I ended up here, weren't we? One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tides. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
I see.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me. I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Fair play. Fascinating story.
You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
I just need to sell some stuff.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I'm sorry about your Gus, darling. Let's see what we got here. I don't use this. Longsword. Is that a two-handed? Probably. No. Main hand. Oh yeah, not even close. A piece of wood. Right. What is Morrigan carrying? It's not so different, really, I think. It does have +1 spell power and a little bit of damage to it. And it's got con on it. Yeah, we should probably save that. Am I not wearing hands again? Did I forget to equip? we can give this to Gus. Here, Gus. Maybe you didn't want that. Oh, this is what the... This is what the demon, the succubus, gave us. Gotcha. I don't think Gus cares that much, darling. With what you've told me, Gus is not that, he likes to be left alone. I'm sorry. Okay, is she mad at me, you guys? I'm not looking at the chat. Is she mad at me? I do not want it to drain my mana. That is for sure. All right, let's do this. Actually, we came out kind of on the high end of that. Let's just move it over quick. No. Can we move this over then? There we go. Okay. Let's go back and sell stuff again.
I'm sure either my help you out.
I knew she was getting mad.
Pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Oh no, you're gonna watch the OA without me. Oh no. What an awful thing. Oh, I'm sure I could have probably used that on somebody, and I didn't. +2 con. I thought... Oh, did I forgot to put these on him? I must have. Okay, we'll go back and do that then. Alright. Oh, no, he does have something on. 2 con... 2 armor. Which one looks better on him? Oh, it's not much of a difference. Okay. 2 armor and 2 pennant. Yep, we'll do that one. I like the dark. We'll do this. Sorry, Bodine, I gotta bother you again.
Anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I keep making Darlin mad. Eventually she's just gonna stop talking to me altogether. Can we give that to Leliana? Oh yeah, much better. Okay. I wonder if it's better for me though. No, I don't use Dex. Oh yeah, that's right. It's got more armor and it's got less fatigue. I wonder if Sten can wear that, just so I don't have to go sell it again. Yeah, he can. Perfect. Alright, save it quick. Alright, so we're done here now, finally, for now. I know you guys, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you guys enjoy the little story parts where we talk, but, let's go. We had finally beat Redcliffe, and we had, who do we have? We had Alistair, Morrigan, and Gus. And I think we're gonna go off to see, we're gonna go to the woods. So let's go with Alistair, Liliana, and Morrigan. Gus wants clothes. I gave Gus clothes. I gave him Warpaint as clothes. Gus wants clothes. Oh. Oh, a fight. How do we get to Denerim?
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Of course. So Loghain's gonna try to kill us with an assassin. Now this Zevran is really interesting. And I'll tell you why. I ruined his name now. His name is Zevran. He's really interesting, and I'll get to that a little bit later. God, you won't believe it, that actually scared me. Easy enough. Lyrium. Alright. Pile of rubble. Oh, it's called filth. Come on now. Oh, that was good. A bloody corpse. Elf root, that's it? No, darling, what are you doing? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do this?
As you say.
Darling, stop it! Why are you doing this to me? I only do nice things to you.
Very well.
Again, I think it's one of those little schoolyard crush things where you pick on the boy you like. You chase him around the playground with kisses and things like that. Was that it? There must have been something else, right? Hey, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
As you say.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that was it. Well, that's fine. I don't care. You can be upset if you want. It is of no bother to me, Missy. Miss Darlin. I don't remember what I said to make her mad. Alright.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here?
I am Dalish. I wish to enter your camp.
Why?
Well, because I'm Dalish. This is very skimpy. Are you sure that's suffice? I would like to take advantage of your hospitality.
We are in no position to offer hospitality.
Really?
Right now, even to a flat ear. Unless you've other business, I suggest
Yeah,
you go.
okay. Do we have to do this? Alright. I have business with you right
And what business is that?
Do you want to fight? I am a Grey Warden.
That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the Keeper then.
Good.
And he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
It is about time. That really was a lot harder than it needed to be.
I see we have guests.
Guys.
Who are these strangers?
Do you hear this?
I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirina Smithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zaprian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
You can call me JC.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption.
Yes, yes.
I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
I do not see that.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
So guys, real quick, this is Tim Russ, the guy who played Tuvok in Star Trek Voyager. Which, it just made me giddy the first time I heard that.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Why did these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Maybe they aren't as unintelligent as you think.
I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
Alright, how can we help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I am good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf.
Okay.
We call him Witherfang.
Right on.
It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You know what? Give me 1 second. I need to get some AC in here. Okay. But they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan. You said you could destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
What's lame, darling? What are you talking about? Are you hating again? Stop hating! We come here to have fun and hang out. Hater. I'll find this Witherfang.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest.
I didn't know. I said I was
There's a
coming
history
back.
full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
I think I'm getting sick. Probably spending too much time with Darlin. She gave me her sickness. Damn it. Darlin.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
Yeah, why are you mad at Justin, Darlin? Nothing yet.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Creator's speed on my way. Lanaya.
Under an Atishan Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya.
Yeah.
I am Zapian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
Okay, that is not true at all, darling. Why do you lie like this? You just asked me a question right there.
What an odd thing to say.
What?
I mean about the outside world, of course.
I'm clearly flirting with you because you're clearly very pretty. If you like...
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes, some are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once.
Yes, very loud
I try
indeed.
to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
You do realize you do live in the cities. Oh, Cat, come on now. I thought you were on my side. And your way is better.
Better for our people, yes. Elves are not the same as your kind. Our souls are more fragile. Is that the right word?
Probably not.
It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
First of all, I want to say I am glad I have Zanara, because she is nice to me and you two are not. You guys gang up on me, like everybody else does. Turner is included. Why are you guys gang up on me? Indy, Carly, why? Why is it like this, you guys? I'm here to bring us all together as a community and have fun and hang out! And you guys do this to me. I hope you're happy with yourselves. Yeah. Exact. Cat, you did it. You guys do it and then... Ugh. Tired of it, guys. You know what, Cat? I have something for you.
Cat, can't you go bother someone else?
Do you like that, Cat? No, you can stay, Cat. You can stay. I didn't say Gus hated you. I said he's probably he probably just doesn't care very much right now. You said he likes to be left alone. He probably doesn't even know you're gone. He's probably sleeping. Okay. I doubt they pay attention.
How quickly they forget. A
it's in the
poet once
past.
wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Not really, but you can tell me about yourself, out of politeness.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
Why are the Dalish so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
What is the Arlathan?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, They turned their power against us and destroyed our Lathan. Our ancestors were enslaved and our culture lost forever.
You seem pretty free. But the elves were eventually freed, right?
Yes. After a millennium of slavery, our people were freed by Andraste, the human's prophet who spawned the Chantry.
Andraste was a human prophet. But you don't worship the Maker.
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her or her god.
Okay, that's interesting. Does Alathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank our Lathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
So you lost a war, you wouldn't be the first.
One wonders why we weren't more prepared when the humans conquered our second homeland. We will be more cautious if we ever have a third.
Your homeland was called the Dales, I thought.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan.
Gotcha.
The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
Yeah, he could be a little less, though. I want to ask something else.
Certainly.
What does a keeper do?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
Can you tell me about Zatharian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
He didn't seem very interested to talk. What has he lost?
He lost his family. A very long time ago.
We've all lost something.
I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shiro.
Ah, thank you. Live long and prosper. Oh, what's in the chest?
I shall do it.
Please leave that be.
Oh,
if you
I'm
have
sorry.
need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Can I ask what's inside?
What is the point? It is none of your business.
I mean, listen,
Please.
what if it helps me? I just said I was going to help you. But fine. I will leave it. What is this? Goddess of the Hunt. Looks like we've got some stuff to do here. There's a chest here. Liliana,
Yes?
can you do something about this? An elf love letter. A flight arrow. Elf, what is... There's only one, though. That's almost worthless if it only comes in one. A shield. What do we have down here?
There are places where those horns bring huge prices. Can cure diseases, so they say.
Okay.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
It's okay. What is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Arabelle, what humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
You make them sound like friends.
That is exactly what they are, in fact. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Call PETA? No. They're being nice to the Hala. Quit being a hater, Indy. So why have you separated this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Indy, just out of curiosity, would you eat a Hala? Because I know you said you would eat a cat, and you said you would also eat a horse. I'm not sure if Darwin is here. People eating tasty animals, right? Would you eat a Hala, Indy? Just, you know, just out of curiosity. I'm not trying to start anything. You would, okay. Fair play. Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
I am an elf, so... Try to calm the Hala.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
Examine the Hala. I'm not being mean.
And? What do you think?
I truly cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
I'm sorry. I should go.
I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
I didn't do anything. I just kind of looked at it and asked Indy if he wanted to eat it, just in case I brought it home for burgers or something. Maybe I'd have a party and we could have Hala. Kat, would you join me in a party of Hala burgers? Just curious. Maybe that's something you'd be into. Oh, I heard it. It's angry. Liliana! I need you. Elf girl? Do you have... no? Okay. What do you guys got going on?
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Okay, yeah. Anafala.
Are you very sad? Elves shouldn't have to live with humans if they don't want to.
I am not sad. Yeah, I know, Indy, that happens sometimes. I cannot help that. You.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Who are you?
I am Gaina. Is there something you need from me?
Cammy said there was something about video frames per second or something. I don't know. I don't remember. She said it has to do with getting a better cam. But for the most part, it seems to be okay, I think. Let me see if I can possibly reset it somehow.
Hey, let's play!
I don't think that would have done anything, but... Can you answer some questions?
I'm not sure what I can tell you, but I shall try.
Tell me about the forest.
You would be best to speak to Seyrel. He is our storyteller and knows far more of such tales.
Okay. I want to know more about your people.
You should speak to Lanaya.
Oh.
She's the keeper's first.
I should
knows much of
talk
such
to everybody
questions.
who's not you. Alright.
Then may the creators bring you fortune.
Hey, let's grab
I
that
shall
quick.
do it.
You, what do you got going on?
Hello?
There's no need to be afraid of me.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to dealing with outsiders. Though we do get people like you from time to time. Elves from the city, I mean.
I'm not really from
I'm
the city.
Cameron, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
So be one and stop wishing for it.
Never mind. Just go away and leave me alone.
Why are you so ridiculous? Come here.
I told you to leave me alone.
Quit being ridiculous. Tell me what your problem is.
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider.
I'm an
You
elf.
don't understand.
I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something.
You can't kill a boar.
I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Okay. The young woman by the fire. Oh, girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Let me tell you about women. Leave the dales and come to the city, and you'll get the pool all the time. Alright, I'll stop. There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
It's pretty true. I can be pretty persuasive.
Really?
Oh, yes.
I'm willing to try anything.
I'll go talk to her.
Cyranas, oh ma Cyranas, I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Here I go. You better be praying. Where did she go? Where's Gaina? There she is. Hey. That guy fancies you.
Greetings once again.
You are you're looking very lovely in your inadequate armor. Cayman told me about you.
You spoke to him?
Yes.
What did he say?
Well, he said some not flattering things. That's an option. He said you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Cameron.
Okay.
He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now.
He's inadequate.
And he's yet to slay
Yeah.
a proper beast. Each
Not
time
enough
he's
girth.
tried, something has gone wrong.
I get it.
Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
Well, if you love him, it doesn't matter what he does.
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, Oh, you are right.
Oh!
I have made poor Kamen miserable.
Yes.
No wonder he cannot complete
Oh,
his
I
hunt.
know.
Masiranas.
Oh my
Thank
God.
You have helped me put this into
Oh,
perspective.
man.
I will go and speak to Kamen.
I do what I can do.
Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have.
What's going on, Freddy?
The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
What if I wanted Gaina for myself?
I'm very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No?
No, it's me too.
It's just me?
No.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Yeah, see, this is why we like this game, because it tells me how right I am. Morrigan disapproves, Liliana approves. Oh, I appreciate that, Freddy. I'm trying to load something up here, but my Streamlabs is being really slow. Okay, never mind. Alright. Kat, did you see how she told me I was right and she was very emphatic and enthusiastic about it? That's how you should be. Alright, so Hunter, Elf Woman. What is this? The Dreadwolf. Alright, so let's go. I don't remember what that was. Is that that's the merchant? Gotcha. What do we got here? What's under audio visual?
Anderanetitian, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
Okay, I'm not sure what that will do. You have to tell me later, Indy. Because sometimes, is it out of sync all the time? Because sometimes it's in sync and sometimes it's not. Usually it catches up by itself. I wonder if I can just, maybe that will work? I don't mind, I understand.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey
You seem
Warden.
pretty unkind, to be
But
honest.
we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter the forest?
I suppose there's no harm in telling a fellow elf, but surely you have greater concerns than any problem of mine, no?
I'd like to hear about it.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Delilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her. Her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf. And that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I'm sorry, that's terrible.
Masiranas, thank you. The Keeper means well, but I must discover the truth for myself. If you were in the forest, perhaps you might come across her, alive or dead. Any news would be better than none. And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsman. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
I'll see what I can do.
Since we seem to be heading into the forest anyhow, that does seem to be the right thing to do.
You are most kind.
I should go.
Please, should you come across my wife, return and tell me.
Fair play. Alistair approves. Alright. Oh. What's in this barrel? One dex. Oh, a lot of stuff in here. Oh, more elf light arrows. Let's see if Liliana can use those gloves. She can. Can Alistar use the shield? Nope, it's trash. Is anyone not wearing gloves? Okay. Hello! Oh wait, what's this? Let me check this first. I can't? Okay.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not
way to
smelting
go.
ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
That's right.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
I was told you could supply me with equipment.
Yes, yes. The Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. I notice you've already found the chest I placed it in.
Yeah, well.
Feel free to sort through and take whatever you found there, if you've not done so already.
I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade.
Sure.
Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
I hope so. First of all, I've got some things to get rid of. Like this. And, that actually might be good. For Liliana. What is this? I'll have to check that out later. Manual of the Shapeshifter. Interesting. Elf rope. 20 nature resist. Some of this is trash. Yeah, she's wearing that already. Scale gloves, that would be more for Alistair. But he's pretty much wearing the same thing. Dalish boots, 3 defense. I suppose we could give that to Alistair and give those boots to Liliana. That's actually better for... That's just flat out better for Alistair. She's in robes, 6 defense. He doesn't have the strength to use it yet. I try not to get too much into buying because it does get kind of boring, but there's so many different combinations of things that you could use. It says rapid aim on it. Okay. Okay, it seems like it should be good, I think. I probably didn't have to save it right there. Alright. There's some stuff we definitely could have bought, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's check this out. What is this? Okay, the Hearthkeeper. What's over... Oh yeah, that's what she's guarding, okay. Where is... Oh, wait. This guy has a quest or something.
What do you wish?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some ironbark?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
I'll take a look while I'm in the first
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
I should go.
Gareth Shiro, may the creators visit fortune upon you.
These staves are very nice, by the way. I didn't say I wanted to look at your wares. But you can have this. There was some stuff here we could use, but... New quest, Ironbark. Alright. Alright guys, so we are going to get out of here. Yes. Alright, West Brazilian Forest. Let's give it a quick save. Alright guys, I hope, I'm gonna call here for today. I hope, like, it's not too desynced still, or I hope it wasn't too bad, rather. I'm sorry if it was. If you guys see it again, let me know. I don't know if there's much I can do about it, but, like, usually it syncs up by itself, like, it'll desync and it'll sync by itself, so I don't know what's actually happening this time. But, so this is Dragon Age Origins. I'll be back on Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. I don't know it's what game. Maybe Dragon Age. Maybe something else. I'm really enjoying Dragon Age though. It's fine right now, yeah. That's exactly what I assumed would happen in it. It just, for some reason, it does that. And like I like I said, sometimes Cammy just, can I go back to Dragon Age?
Hey, let's play!
How's it now? I am on Dragon Age now. I'm back at Dragon Age now. Like I said, Cammy had said it was something about the video, so I might actually have to, I might need to upgrade the video at some point, I don't know. But, we'll see. For the most part, and it's weird, it was like doing that a couple months ago, yeah, desynced. A couple months ago it used to desync a lot, and then recently it's been better. So I don't know what the problem is, but maybe it will just be a thing of turning OBS off and turning it back on. But anyway, thanks for coming out, you guys. I appreciate... Did I just... I'll have to check. Not in the IC. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. Thanks, guys, for coming over. I'll see you later.